Our first stop on our trip today is a small Red Cross charity shop that usually just has a bunch of DVDs. I don't think I've ever seen too many games in here, so about the same as usual. There's Tiger Woods Medieval Total War over there. Hey, wait a minute, is that the little cars on DVD? Ah.
That rear bumper and those headlights. Oh, those headlights. I can't get her out of my mind.
Oh, where was I now? On to our second shop now. I have seen some games in here before, some Xbox 360 sports games, but not really much today. This shop, this staff is actually really mean. They have this sign here that says don't open any of the games or they won't sell them to you. Like if you look at the discs, they'll block you from buying them. So I was coming here and I always feel a bit uncomfortable, so get out of here quickly. Bunch of DVDs in here, really not much to see. I don't think I've ever seen any games in this shop. It's one of those charity shops where it's just like a depository of Susan Boyle CDs that old people left when they died. This is a small local record store that has very overpriced records and very overpriced games. I think every game here was at least $20. Dragon Quest Heroes was $50, which I thought was pretty funny. Into Cashies we go. Though this King of Fighters fight stick was pretty interesting, not something you normally see at Cashies. Though looking at it, it looks like the most uncomfortable piece of shit ever made. Come on, man. Yeah, a bunch of rubbish PS2 games. Bunch of rubbish PS3 games along with the fat PS3 console. Usual Xbox One stuff you'll always see at these stores. There's 3 copies of Crackdown 3 of varying prices. Pretty funny. Yeah, a lot of the junk you always see. Battlefield, Recore. And same on PS4 is a lot of Assassin's Creed kind of junk you always see. Nothing for me on this day, though. Some more interesting stuff on the other side. You'll see they've got some Switch stuff, 3DS, and then Sega Master System, which is really unusual to see at Cashies. So this is a consignment shop with a few different vendors that stock games. This seller has the most by far, usually a pretty big selection of PS3, Xbox 360 era with some newer stuff and older stuff mixed in. Did see UFC 3, which is kind of cool, but otherwise, nothing for me on this day. The highlight for me from this vendor was this Facebreaker game that my brother had when we were kids, plus this JB Hi-Fi pre-owned game stickers that reminds me of my old job when I worked at JB Hi-Fi. Not much though. This person has had the same game since I started coming to the shop maybe 6 months ago, and I don't think they've ever sold a single one of them. I think the highlight of my day was this transgender rights anime sign.